Okay, YouTube. So, I'm driving. OMG. Okay, so once upon a time, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starting school, so I should totally make YouTube videos while I'm in school, just to kind of help me stay more motivated and focused on the subject that I'm doing. And just, who knows if anyone's watching this, but just to kind of put it out there in case like somebody actually is interested in my journey during school. So I graduated in 2011 from high school, and I went to a community college for music. I was going for voice, and I'm a soprano 1, and my favorite part of everything was probably my voice lessons. I wasn't very good at music theory or at ear training at all, so I did my 1 year there, 2 semesters, and realized, hey, this isn't for me. I thought music was my goal and my life journey, whatever, and it wasn't. I wanted to go to a really big music school that was far, far too much money. So I had got accepted there and everything, and I was really excited about it, and I couldn't afford it, so I had to go to a community college, which ended up having more classical training than I think I wanted. So it was a little bit of a disappointment, but it was a good experience overall, and I'm glad that I did it. After that, I wanted to keep working, save up money, which I suck at saving money, so obviously I didn't get anything saved. But I was like, I'm gonna still go to school, but I'm just gonna take a couple random online classes. Awful idea. I hate online classes. They are way more work than a regular class is, and it's awful, and I don't recommend it unless that works for you. But it was just like way harder than I wanted it to be or needed it to be, and so I was like, I ended up not getting much of my work done at all because I'm constantly on the internet for fun, for Facebook, for YouTube, for Netflix, and Pinterest, and everything that's on the internet besides school. So when it came to doing school, I was like, this isn't quite as fun as the other things that are on the internet, so therefore I didn't get my work done. I took 4 classes, and I think I only ended up finishing 1. I think I dropped out of 3 of them, and didn't make me feel very good about myself, and I ended up, I think I got a C in my photography class. While I was in that photography class, we did some stuff with Photoshop, and I realized, wow, this is really fun and really interesting, and I really like doing this, so maybe I want to go to school for graphic design. I was really interested in it at the time. I was like, alright, my plan is to take a semester off and maybe go to school for graphic design. Sounds like a plan. I took this past spring semester off, and didn't work with Photoshop at all. I maybe could do something on Photoshop, but I don't remember like half of what I learned while I was doing that photography class, so that was totally out. I went to Convergence, which is a convention, comic book, movies, nerd, Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever you can think of. It's got a little bit of everything. It's in Minnesota, Bloomington, and it's super fun. So I went to that, and one of the panels I went to, the theme that this last summer was British invasion. So of course there was a ton of doctors around, Doctor Who. So I just like, I love anything to do with the UK, so I was really excited. And then I had that looks kind of like my friend. I can't tell if it was. Anyway, so I was at this British slang panel, so I was really excited about it. There was this British woman and a Irish woman, and they were really funny. And of course, instead of going and talking to them like the fangirl inside of me would do, I went and started talking to the interpreters. And I was like, where did you learn ASL, and like, how'd you get into it, whatever. And so I became friends with one of the interpreters there, and she's super awesome. I really like her. And she got me thinking, and I realized that, hey, I really like ASL, and it's something I'm really interested in. And ever since preschool, I had a deaf classmate in preschool, and so ever since I was like 4 years old, I've had this thing in the back of my head that I'm like, this is a really interesting way to communicate, and it's something I would be interested in doing. So I realized, hey, this is something I want to do, and that's what I'm going to go back to school for. I had wanted to move out of my mom's house, and obviously now that's not happening because I realized that I want to go back to school. So I am now at another community college for American Sign Language, and I'm going to take American Sign Language 1 and 2 there. So I'll just be there 1 year and take those 2 classes. And then I'm going to a third community college for their interpreting program there, which is actually the same school that my friend who's an interpreter went to and graduated from, and she works as an interpreter during the school year. So those are my goals, and my goal in this video was to just say that I kind of want to make a couple videos showing what I am doing in my classes, mainly just for me. I don't know if anyone's going to watch them or if anyone's going to watch this over 8-minute long video, but it's just something I'm going to do, and maybe someone will watch it and like it. Anyway, I am home from church, and I am going to go let my dog out of the kennel, and hopefully this helps me and others. And this is on my iPhone. I'm sorry I'm moving it around. So that is how things are going with me right now. Goodbye.